Hey everyone, and welcome to Death Must Die. Today we are taking a look at this action roguelike hack and slash. In Death Must Die we control one of 6 different heroes who all have traveled to the top of the High Mount in order to enter Death's realm. Death have done some unknown deeds to anger the other gods, and they have finally banded together in order to help mortals take on Death's minions, and in the end, Death himself. Plenty of heroes have taken the journey to the mountain and entered this realm, never to be heard from again. But this time, we have the god of time on our side. Choosing one of the 6 different heroes, each with their own class and playstyle, we enter Death's realm and must defeat a seemingly unlimited stream of minions coming to end our life. Each realm also features 3 different bosses, and defeating all 3 results in a successful run. During the run, we'll find gold that can be spent at the shop in between runs, and items that can be equipped either during the run, if it can be used by our current hero, or in between runs by any of our other heroes. Should we defeat a boss, we'll be rewarded with talent points that can be used to upgrade our heroes for any future runs. I've played this for around 7 hours so far and have found it very fun so far. I'll do my best to give a detailed and thorough explanation of everything I know as we go along. As always, if you like this video and want to see this turned into a let's play on the channel, leave a like and or a comment to let me know. Without any further ado, let's try Death Must Die. Okay, so just gonna get my controller here. This can be played with both controller and keyboard. I actually tried both because I thought it was quite difficult to aim with the controller with ranged characters, but I actually found the movement with the mouse and keyboard to be much more difficult. Maybe because I was a little bit too used to the controller. But I honestly did a couple of runs and I quickly switched back to the controller. This is the hub. This is where you'll start a new game as well. I don't remember if it's out here or what. No, I think actually you'll start inside. Yeah, the entrance to Death's realm was a heroic climb, but lonely. Climb down will be fun with friends. Best go back to finish the job. Yeah, so this is when you start the game, you will start with the knight, and every couple of successful runs, you'll start with another character out here, and the previous character will greet them and do a little introduction to what is going on in here, and then you will have access to that class. We will have time to do a couple of runs here, I think. We're not gonna go too much here in the hub because I think we'll just get straight into it, and then we can do a little. We can go through everything once we are back. I think. What's it called? Like a week or 2 ago, maybe I saw this on Twitch and I bought it, and it apparently was just. It just happened to be in conjunction with a big update that actually added the second act here called the Endless Desert. We will check that out as well. But first we'll check out the outer circle here, which is the first act, and I think we'll be doing it as the barbarian here, which I really like. So let's just go right into it. Let's see what we have. We have some controls. We can dash, we can move, we can aim and attack, and we have something called toggle auto attack. I'm not exactly sure how that actually works. Each enemy will drop some XP, or not actually each enemy, but some of them will. I think it's random. And every once in a while we will get these small little cutscenes, and I don't think at the moment they offer not too much to the game. I think they might offer us more insights into the personality of whoever is here. In this case, it's Maud, Daughter of Death. It tells you that whatever 3 options we get, they will be her blessings, and we have 3 choices here. Let's just go over real quick what all this means. So out here we have. What is that? 7 different categories. We have attacks, we have dashes, we have strikes, we have cast, we have powers, and we have summons. And at the bottom, passives. You can see here that there are some slots available for each of these. These are different for the different characters. So we are the barbarians, so we have a lot of strike abilities left to us, or available to us. The sorceress, for instance, has a lot of casting slots and not as many strikes, for instance. And this is really to define their playstyle, and it makes sense that the barbarian, for instance, would have a lot of room for abilities that are triggered upon attacks. Other than that, we get the choice of 3 skills or 3 different random things every time. It can be attacks, it can be passives, it can be summons, it could be 2 attacks, I think, maybe. No, actually, because there's only 1 attack for each, I think, but don't quote me on that. We can see that they have a level, and we can see that these are adept. I'm gonna call that tiers. There are, I think, 5 or 6 different tiers. It starts at novice, then it goes up to adept, then expert, I believe, and then master. So that's 4. And then there's one called legend as well. I believe the legend ones are kind of special. You can upgrade these, both level and the tier as well. I'm sure we'll see that a bit as we get along here. For now, though, let's see. What do we want? We could go for a summon. I think, honestly, we are gonna go ahead and use one of our alterations here. For me, I think it's very important to get a good starting one. So an alteration gives us 3 choices from a different god. A reroll gives us 3 new choices from the same god. We are looking for something else. Something like winter is very good for me. I really, really like winter. It applies chill, so we are gonna go ahead and grab that. These are one-shots, so we are not gonna see much of that right here. But as soon as we start getting some more tough enemies, you'll get to see it. And now we get something from the Goddess of Earth. We actually get Master. Now, Master is very, very interesting because unless you get something that'll allow it, your abilities actually cannot be upgraded to Master. They can only be upgraded to Expert. So getting a Master here is honestly pretty decent. They are not super amazing for us, but I think I like the Mountainous Might here to get some extra attack area. And what we have here is one of many random things that we can find throughout the map. And I believe, at least from whatever I have found, the map is pretty much unlimited. You can go in one direction, you'll never hit the end. Let's just go that one. We do at some point pretty soon. You can already see that we have a much bigger arc with our attacks, which is excellent. We do want to get some damage soon enough. Let's get that one. Double damage for a short while. 4% attack damage is not a buff that, or a temporary buff at least. It is permanent. At least for the run. Okay, we actually get more master choices here. It's important to note that though that if you grab something at a certain tier, it will always be at least that. That's just the minimum tier. Like for instance, with the Mountainous Might here, it's master at the moment. We will never get offered an expert level Mountainous Might, for instance, because it's already above that. We could do a... I've never tried this dash, the Great Wall, so let's just see what it is. Creates a wall there, okay. Does that actually do anything, or does it just block them? Might not have been the best choice, but it doesn't matter. We're just here to have fun. Special enemy down here. I think they have a chance to drop extra things. Sometimes they will drop some items. Sometimes they'll drop health for us, and other times they'll drop a I don't want to say level up, but a what's it called? A blessing. A blessing. Let's call it a blessing. I don't actually mind the God of Lightning, but these are novice levels, and since I've played it for quite a bit, I have a fair chance from gear to have to get a higher roll. So I'm actually gonna gamble a little bit and go re-roll here to see if we can get something a little bit better. And we got some expert. That's actually pretty good. Let's see, what do we want? We want chain lightning. It's really good. Your attacks hits have a chance to cause chain lightning, and tornadoes is also kind of decent. Your attacks have a chance to create tornadoes that pull in and damage enemies. So both of these are strikes, which we have 4 slots for. So that is something we very much want to go for. We want to prioritize this and attacks, so we can do direct damage. I'm personally a big fan of the lightning strike, but I also know for a fact that the tornadoes can do so much damage once they get upgraded. They are also at the max level as can be at the moment, or max tier, I should say. Unless we get something. I have found something, a buff in one of these events like this, that said that skills could be upgraded beyond expert. It's the only time I've tried it. Otherwise, I don't. I'm not sure if there's items that can do it, for instance. We will take a look at the inventory and such once we are back at the hub after this run. Win or lose. There is a bigger enemy that got chilled. So every enemy can attack, obviously, and every enemy can get interrupted when you hit them. But if you've noticed, some of the enemies, they have a red health bar and they have a blue health bar. The blue health bar is a barrier. As long as they have barrier, they cannot be interrupted. So you need to get rid of that first. Chain lightning, it's only at depth, but that's okay. He dropped a chest that gives us an upgrade. We get haste. That's actually not bad at all. That's some movement speed. Let's get that locked in as well. Oh, that wall is not necessarily working in our favor. At the moment, there's not too much in terms of story, but it might be in the full game, I don't know. I was about to say I would love to see some chilling attack to get more damage to our attacks, and she did answer our prayers, which was great. And it's really a game where you want to be super cautious. Unless you have like a super powerful build, you really want to... ooh, outreach is good. Strikes have a larger area. That's not too bad at all. I think this would affect our tornadoes at the moment, but probably not really our chain lightning. But I don't know actually. It's only novice though, so I think for now let's just go with this. Let's get some mega attacks. They're huge. Okay, this is a wall we are currently locked in. That's because we had 4 minutes. There is like a first kind of DPS check. Is these slimes. There's gonna be a lot of them. Luckily, we have that AoE thingy that interrupts them, which is quite amazing. I guess we continue with Mountainous Might here. We're gonna have a mega area of attack. It's already pretty decent. I'm surprised actually that there is such a big. We see such a big difference, because normally so far, what seems like a good upgrade really show a lot of effect. I mean, let's say we get a big speed upgrade, for instance, movement speed. It doesn't seem to affect as much as even if it's a legendary one. But this one, the size of the attacks here really does. So Icebound is really good. Immobilized enemies take more damage. That's 60% damage extra on anything while they are immobilized, which all of the harder enemies will be after a couple of hits. It's novice though, so I think what we want to do, honestly, we might want to banish a few of these. And this might be okay further down the line, but the power here, I think honestly, the power is probably pretty decent as well. You move faster, and we chill enemies. We leave a trail of frost. Honestly, let's just re-roll. Let's see if we can get some higher levels here. Ooh, the chilling attack is good. Let's just go with that. Let's go with that. Would have been nice to get something new there, but also learned that it's a good idea to focus a little bit on a few things other than just going for so many different things. Now here's a grave. I can drop items, but it can also curse us, and the curse is honestly rather insane. It's minus 20 to movement speed, and I can see on the left that we have 331 movement speed. We have plus 36, so that would bring us down quite a bit. Grab that. This one needs to go down. Okay, ice shards. Oh, there's the Path of Frost on expert. Ice shards is a strike though, so that immediately kind of have our attention. I think we're gonna go Path of Frost though. Let's free some enemies that follow us. I usually tend to not go for the graves because they can really cripple you early on. Okay, we'll see the first boss here in a minute. It'll spawn at 7 minutes. Okay, the wall is honestly quite annoying since it pushes the enemies away. Okay, we got some choices from Fate. I usually ignore these. I don't find them like particularly interesting on really, but I'll try and not skip them for the remainder of the video here, so you can get to see. Let's see if we can get something that's a little bit better. Let's get one more reroll. No, okay. That was not like super great. Honestly, let's do an alteration. Okay. I mean, we're getting close to hitting the entire freaking screen here, so I don't think we necessarily need too much mountainous might. Okay. Considering that we are coming up on a boss, let's get some stronger attacks. We'll spawn here in a couple of seconds. We'll be in an arena, so we'll be locked in. There we go. You can also see him on the map. He will be teleporting around. He's actually already at the edge, so we'll not be able to get too many hits on him before he's out of the picture again. Doing pretty decent damage to him. As you can see, chill is really good because it freezes them. Being able to do absolutely nothing for a short bit. Which is really good. Yeah. Okay. Haste, tornadoes. Tornadoes? Yeah, sure. Let's go tornadoes. Go. Very nice. Got some items. We got some talents we can use when we are out of here. Oh, the white items are not really worth anything, but can always sell them when we are back at the hub, and we can drop them in case we start finding some better items and we suddenly don't have any more room. Oh, there's a special over here. Let's get him down. Okay, we do get offered ice shards once again, and frost ring. Not necessarily a fan of either here. We only have the one alteration left. Could banish this one and then do a reroll. Oh, that's bad. Would love to get this one higher, but I mean, 60% damage is still 60%. It's still not bad at all. So let's just grab that. Should be able to see quite the increase as soon as we find something with a lot of health that we immobilize. Power damage is not really something that we need. Pickups are nice. I don't know if it's only items or if it's also like XP, etc, etc. If it's just literally anything that can drop. Ooh, adept, icebound. There we go. Get to see that can get both level offers or also tier upgrades. Obviously this is just level 1, so it gets an extra 10%, but let's say it had been novice level 6, for instance, that would have been quite the upgrade. Gonna go ahead and grab it anyway. Get this blessing. Look, these are... well, they're experts. They are the goddess of fate, which, for me personally, I haven't found to be super useful for a melee character. Sometimes she can also offer to get extra banish rerolls and alterations, and in that it's actually quite nice if you feel like you suddenly need them. So right now would have been really nice. But I guess we're gonna go with the attack or the critical chance here. Because why not? We can always use more damage. I think there was a crit on that guy since we took like 50% health in one hit. Let's see, chain lightning. I think it's about time we start getting some damage up. These are not great. Earth Spike is a strike at least, so that's pretty decent. Let's do a reroll on that though. See if we can get something better. We cannot. These are actually quite bad altogether. I don't think we care about the Great Wall, so I guess we'll do an alteration instead. Chilling attack? Well, it's more damage. Lots of skeletons at the moment. Okay. Wow, okay. Well, I guess we get outreach then. Something up here. Okay, we get to choose something here. A withering tree. A bright green energy pulses through the tree's rotting bark. Atrophy. We can gain less experience but much more summon damage. Well, we don't have any summons, so that doesn't matter. Engulf. All skills offered are novice. Gain 111% more experience. Well, we don't like that, that's for sure. Right. Lose all luck and gain +2 cast projectiles. Well, we don't do any casts, so there's actually not much to do than deny and gain some life regen. That was unfortunately rather worthless for us. That's okay. Yeah, we don't have any casts at all. Okay, second tough wave here, more slimes.
Allow me to interfere as gods typically do.
Thunderstruck. After dashing, there's a chance you gain a status that gives you increased attack chance triggers on your next attack. Okay, I don't... What does that do? Increased attack chance triggers on your next attack. I guess if we have something that has a chance to trigger off attacks, actually we probably do, to be honest. Tornadoes, for instance. And the chain lightning. Honestly, that might be if we dash, we get a buff that makes it so the next attack has an increased chance of spawning those. But I don't think we really care too much about those. Let's get some more chain lightning then. Would be nice to upgrade that to expert as well. Oof. Guess we go outreach then. Yeah, we don't have any more rerolls, so now we're pretty much just at the mercy of the game. You will pick up that mythic item though. Thank you. These are all pretty bad, to be honest. Whenever we traverse a certain distance, yeah, we don't really care about that. You know, honestly, let's banish something of this. Yeah, let's do that one. I don't think we care about cooldowns either, really, since I don't think our skills has a cooldown. Do they actually have a cooldown? Ah, they do have a cooldown. At least the tornadoes has a cooldown. Okay. Ooh, we got a legend. Quake. Cast an earthquake that damages and stuns all enemies. Cooldown 30 seconds. Well, I actually the rock hands, which is like a melee kind of spell that damages nearby enemies, is probably not too bad actually with a barbarian here with a melee character. But just because it's a legend one, let's grab it just for fun. Just for fun. Oh, I should mention, by the way, actually, that the little number you see up in the upper left corner, 10, that's like an added difficulty. Once you defeat the game the first time, I actually accidentally clicked it real quick in the beginning of the... See, we have curiosity here if you wanted to get more bandages and rerolls, but you know, had it been adept or expert, I might have grabbed it, but for now let's just grab that. I accidentally clicked it in the beginning of the game, but once you defeat your first run, okay, I need to focus here, then you actually get access to making the runs more hard by buffing the enemies in ways you choose, and you get increased item rarity in return. Okay, one is half. Yeah, they completely do not care about the walls. Probably to be expected. Chain lightning, sure. Okay, one is down, that's good. Okay, we need to stop taking stupid damage. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Ooh, chain lightning up to expert, yes. Increased chance to cast it as well. Let's do that. Full health. Okay, let's see. Chain lightning or tornadoes. I feel like tornadoes is doing the greater amount of damage here. Now we are getting some nasty enemies which have homing missiles here, and our inventory is full.
Keep going, mortal. Soon you'll come to understand the pleasure of the grind.
Rock shields. I guess. Rocks rotate around you, damaging enemies. If you hit the rocks with your attack, you shoot them out and they deal damage. You know what? No, I think we'll go with the strikes here. Let's just take a quick look at our inventory because I want to drop anything that's simple or common, unless it's unique. I don't know if we need the uniques, but you might as well keep them. We have 4 free spots. That's usually what I keep for the final boss because they drop like 3 or 4 items. Any enemies, perhaps? There we go. You need to die because you're shooting. World Freeze. I know this one. All enemies gain a stack of chilled every few seconds. That is actually very, very nice. That's also, it's up against some chilling attack. I think we're gonna go with the World Freeze. Just chills the entire screen every couple of seconds, which is just great. Alright, and for the last one here, instead of slimes, they actually go with... well, that was an earth spike there. I was too quick. I'm stuck between my own walls. Well, we're gonna die here because we can't deal with this bastard. Okay, we got him. Good, good, good. Let's go with some more guidance then. Okay, that was not pretty. Ow, these are nasty as well. At least it's not homing, but you get frozen, which we can see on the enemies is not very pleasant at all. Okay, Gremlin Root House. This small house looks very cozy. The little gremlin inside invites you in, but you don't think you'll fit. And you're a bit busy at the moment. So we can get a teacup of coffee, which will heal us, and we'll gain some attack speed and movement for 60 seconds. We can grab some biscuits for a 50% increased dash recharge speed. Or we can get some cheese to heal 15 and gain max life. I think we're gonna go ahead with the recharge speed. Okay, these guys needs to die.
House a little with my snow, will you?
Icebound is nice. I think we are very close to the final boss here, so honestly I think we need to go with more damage. And you guys need to die. You might not even make it to the boss here. Got a heal there from something. Ah, that was Earthquake, because the Barbarian... I think I have some gear that makes it so he has a chance to gain attack off every kill or hit or something like that. So that's probably what did it. Yeah, we'll be healed up quite nicely here soon enough. Yes, chilling attack, more damage for the boss. I think makes sense. Yeah, full health, that's very good. Well, that was definitely an earthquake. Okay, Dracula, Baron of the Outer Circle. Let's see what you got. Okay, yeah, more attack is just more better. That was a stupid hit. That was also a stupid hit. That was almost death. Yep, there we go. Well, that's okay. That's completely okay. I can see that I very much overestimated the time such a run will take. So we are not going to have time for a second run here. But I will go ahead and show what we have here. So we have the campfire. That's going to make us make us available to choose between the different people we want to fight as. We have a knight. We have the barbarian we just saw. We have sorceress, assassin, ranger, and warrior. I believe the Ranger here, Lorien, was one that was just added with the most recent patch, along with the new Endless Desert here. We have ourselves a stash for any items you do want to save. We have a shop that each time you're back will re-roll and sell some random items. At the moment he's selling tier 2 items. That's because I have unlocked and been to the second area. Otherwise you can see any items we found here is tier 1. They might be rare, they might be mythic, they might be epic, but they are all tier 1. And what else we got? We got up here, we have the Constellarium. That is where we spend our passive points. You saw there were these, maybe you saw actually, I don't know, but each boss, when you defeat them, they drop these purple portal looking things. It's not a portal, but you can pick it up, and that's a talent point. It's worth noting that the talent point is only usable for the character that you defeat the boss with. So if you want to get better with the sorceress, you need to play the sorceress. You can't go in with your strong character. Let's say you have a max level character and just get tons of talent points and just spend them on the sorcerer. Nope, you actually have to play the character. We defeated 2 bosses with Kront here, so you can see we have only spent 7 out of 9, meaning we have 2 points we can use. And some of these are more or less the same, so all get the same kind of things, like alterations, for instance, and some banishes. I think they are more or less shared. We get rerolls here and alterations, but a lot of it will, some of it at least, will be very specific to the class you're playing. Other than that, you know, we have some lore, we have some trophies that you can you get to display throughout the your hideout here as you do certain things, and then we have various achievements. Each character have different achievements, and then you have an overall achievements for Act 1, for instance, where we need to do. At the moment, I have 2 left. I need to win an attempt without taking any damage. That's going to be very difficult for me. And a black heart, win an attempt at 10 difficulty. And 10 difficulty was actually what we were doing right now. So we were very close to getting that achievement. We can take a quick look at the Star Crux here, or whatever it's called. This is yeah. Let's change it to the first one, because I don't believe I can do anything right here. No, 0 out of 0. I need to be able to I need to defeat it to unlock it. So right now we have 10 out of 15, meaning I can pump this up further, up to 15 if I wanted to. At the moment it's a 10, and here is all the different things and the amount of points it's worth. So if I want to add make way here, so enemies have 30% movement, I get 3 points down there. And these are all the different things that you can buff. I'm not gonna read them all, but if you want, you're welcome to pause and look at them. But this is pretty much all up to you, however you want to play, what you think is best. This might also change depending on what class. Some of it might be easier to handle with certain classes than others. Yeah, I think that has been a look at Death Must Die. Do remember that if this is something you want to see more of on the channel, you do this by liking and or commenting on the video to let me know. With that, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care.